vinyl friends and vinyl community, it's Brian from Brian's Vinyl Records, and it is Monday, which means it's time for another installment of Vinyl Editions. So this week I've got a small stack, but some real cool and impactful stuff. So we're going to start it off with this guy here. This is Chickenfoot, and they call it Chickenfoot 3. They're paying homage to the Traveling Wilburys, who released their first self-titled album and then followed it up with Volume 3. Chickenfoot did the same thing. They released their first album and then followed it up with Chickenfoot 3. This is a supergroup formed by Sammy Hagar, Joe Satriani, Chad Smith, and Michael Anthony. Fantastic stuff. If you've not heard this, I would recommend it. Their first album is great. The second album is great as well. Just all around good, fun supergroup stuff. And I think they're still planning to play together, although Sammy has The Circle now, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. And Joe has his new album out that he's kind of working with. But who knows? I hope they get back together and do another one. They might just follow the lead of the Traveling Wilburys and do the 2 albums and be done. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but this is a great album. I found this on Amazon and picked it up. Happy to have it. This next one was gifted to me. This is someone that I see in one of my vinyl groups a lot. There's a lot of support for her in those groups. I believe she's based out of one of the Carolinas. I could be wrong. It might be Tennessee. I don't remember exactly. But we've got Hannah Wicklund and the Stepping Stones. This is the album titled Hannah Wicklund and the Stepping Stones. She is a bluesy rock guitarist and singer. Just absolutely fantastic stuff. Like I said, I see this a lot in one of the vinyl groups, and one of them decided to send it to me as a gift, and I'm happy they did. I ordered her first album, which is just called The Stepping Stones, and that should be here this week. Looking forward to hearing that as well. So Hannah Wicklund and the Stepping Stones. If you like the Samantha Fish type music, I would recommend checking out this gal in her group as well, because very good bluesy stuff. Up next, I got this one also as a gift from one of the members of the same vinyl group, as kind of a pick-me-up in the wake of my father's passing. And he knew that my dad really enjoyed this artist, and I don't think I showed this yet, but this is Stevie Ray Vaughan in Double Trouble. This is Texas Flood, and the cool part about this is the Audiophile version. This is by Acoustic Sounds did this, or sold this, and I believe, what is it? Analog Productions, that's what it is. Analog Productions released this. So Analog Productions is similar to Mophie in the fact that they take the master tapes and make high quality reissues of them. The packaging is fantastic, very stiff cardboard package, gatefold, real nice. They use their own inner sleeves that are similar, quality record pressings, inner sleeves, and overall an absolutely amazing sound on this album, which is great. The one I had some bumps and skips in it, so it was super cool of him to send this to me. I thank him very much. Next one I found, I noticed that David over at Unsightly Vinyl had purchased the Natalie Merchant Tiger Lily album after seeing my video, and he said that he bought it from Music Direct, which is a company I've never purchased from before. So I decided to go out there and see what they had to offer, and I'm glad I did. The first one I picked up is this one. This is Elvis Costello and the Attractions, and this one is Goodbye Cruel World, original master recording version. So super excited to have that. I don't know this album at all, of course. I don't know much Elvis Costello, so just been getting into him. But this one was, I think, $15 on their site. I don't know if it was on sale or what the deal was, but I got it for $15, and so I figured why not? Couldn't pass it up. Sounded interesting, so I picked that up. But this is the coup de grace. This is what made me buy the other one too. I didn't even know this was being released on vinyl, especially in an original master recording version from Mophie. But wow, when I saw this, I had to get it. This is Train's Drops of Jupiter, original master recording. It sounds really good. This is just a case of not all digital is bad. Obviously, this album was recorded in 2000. I think it was 2001. And obviously, they did everything on a digital system. However, when you have high quality digital, master tapes, you can still get high quality analog out of it. And that's what the remastering they did on those did, and it sounds absolutely great. Super excited to have this. So I picked this up from Music Direct. I saw that Amazon had it listed on their site, but theirs isn't coming out for a couple weeks yet, so I'm not sure what the exact release date on this was. I thought it said it came out in January, but again, I hadn't heard anything about this. So when I saw it, I jumped on it and picked it up. It came real fast. Music Direct shipped really quickly, and super excited about it. So happy to have this now in my collection as well. So that's going to do it for this week's Vinyl Editions. A small, short episode. Didn't get a whole lot. I did visit a record store on Friday, and I actually left without any records. A lot of reasoning behind that I don't really need to get into, but it's just that was the first time I think I've ever gone into a record store and left with no records. But my mind was elsewhere. There was something that happened earlier on the way there that completely ruined my day, and so we'll leave it at that. And so I walked in, looked around a little bit, just didn't have the feel for it, and talked to the owner, had a good conversation, and then I left, went home, and proceeded to have a crap weekend. But aside from that, was happy to get what I did get in via mail orders and things like that. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Love to interact with everybody. Tell me, did you know that Drops of Jupiter was available on vinyl? I did not know that, so pretty excited to have that. Also, if like I said, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Love to have you along for the ride. Mine's a little distracted, so I apologize for this video, but thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep spinning vinyl, friends.